And rather than building it on rock and roll, we are going to build the Greek Parthenon on different theorems. And so today we are going to look at theorem number 4. The angles in any triangle add up to 180 degrees. Now, in all our theorems, we're going to follow the format that you can see here in this proof. And so basically, always we will state the theorem. Then we'll have a heading, what we've been given, then what we're to prove, and then we'll have another heading with our proof, and we'll show our proof then as we go. Okay, so all our theorems, all our proofs that we have to have will follow that format. Okay, so as we said here, we're looking at theorem number 4, and that it's the angles in any triangle add up to 180 degrees. So our first thing is, well, we're going to label this triangle. So here we can say, well, this is A, this is B, and this is C. And so our first heading is going to be what we're given, and then what we have to prove. Okay, and so now before I write out what we've been given, well, we can clearly see we've been given a triangle ABC. But just to bring us back, before, say for example, if we were looking at this angle here and we were to write it, we could call that angle BAC, or we could have called it angle, they're equal to each other, angle CAB, because the angle is always what's in the middle between the two sides. So that's the angle here, okay? However, for easiness sake for us, we're going to call it angle 1. And here we could have angle 2, and this one then angle 3. So rather than BAC, we'll label the angles with numbers to make it easier for us. Okay, so here you can see now, well, I've written down here my heading given, triangle ABC with angles 1, 2, 3. So here's angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. And very important here, you also, well, I suppose very important here, what's written here is clearly what's seen in the diagram. And you will have to draw this diagram when you're doing the proof. The other thing here we have, the next statement says to prove, well, we've been asked in this theorem to show that the angles in any triangle add up to 180 degrees. Well, what are the angles in this triangle? They're angle 1, angle 2, and angle 3. So I have angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3. So adding the 3 of them together, that they must equal 180 degrees. Okay, so pause the video now. That's the first section done. So make sure, pause it, and make sure that you write down the heading, theorem number 4. You draw the picture of the triangle as I have here, making sure that you label it ABC because that's what we say we've been given. And you also label the angles because here we also say that that's what we've been given. So make sure you get the theorem written down, the triangle, and then the heading given, and then what we have to prove. And then the next section then is the proof itself. Okay, so here then is the beginning of our proof. So step 1, and again you will have to write this down as part of your proof because you have to write down everything that you do. So the first thing that we have to do in order to prove this, we have to construct a line through A, so it goes through A here, and it has to be parallel to BC. So it has to be parallel to this line here. Okay, so here you can see I have drawn my line through A, and it's parallel to BC. And then again, we want to write in the symbol to show that they're parallel. So we can draw an arrow on this line here that we've drawn, and an arrow on BC to show that those two lines are parallel to each other. Okay, so that's important. Now we can see here on it we have two other angles here that are formed, and those angles we're going to label them. Well, we've angle 1, 2, and 3 already, so we're going to label this one angle 4 and this one here angle 5. And so now we get into the real meat of the proof. Again, we can see here, what do we notice about here? These this angle, and this angle, well, they form a straight line. So those three angles together must add up to 180 degrees. And so that's the first thing that we're going to write down. So so here we have angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5. Well, that's equal to 180 degrees. So what I've just written down here, well, that's a statement. So every time we write a statement, we must say the reason why that's true. And so in this case, this statement is true that angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Because there's a straight angle. So we need to write that in brackets. Okay, so the next thing that we can do, well, if we look at our diagram here a bit more closely, we can see we have a Z shape here. So again, following the Z here, well then that means we have alternate angles, and from that we can see that angle 4 is equal to angle 2. Okay, the other alternate angle that we have from following our Z is the backward Z here. So angle 5 and angle 3, again, they're equal to each other. And so we can write that down here. Angle 5 is equal to angle 3. Okay, but again, we have to state why that's true because we've made those statements. So in brackets after each of those sentences, we're going to write alternate angle. Okay, so now we have the guts of the work done. Now all we need to do here is replace, well, angle 4 we can replace with angle 2, and angle 5 we're able to replace with angle 3. And so replacing those, I'm going to have, instead of angle 4 this time, I'll have angle 2, plus my original angle 1, plus my now replacement of angle 5 with angle 3. And so what have I got? I knew that that is equal to 180 degrees from my original statement. And so we have it proven. We have here, we were asked to prove that angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. And here, just rewriting them in order, I clearly have it. So here we can just say very quickly, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. And as always, when we finish a proof in maths, we write QED. Okay, so take a few moments now, pause the video and make sure that you have the proof written down here. Okay, and again, maybe you could put the last bit of the proof and the QED in a red box. Okay, so that it stands out. But essentially here, make sure that you have, well, from before these bits written down, then the proof itself saying proof, well, construct a line through A parallel to BC. And then here then we had angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5. Well, they have to be equal to 180 degrees because it's a straight angle. Then following the Z here, we know that angle 4 is equal to angle 2. Here, following the Z again backwards this time, we have angle 5 is equal to angle 3. Why? They're both alternate angles. And so, replacing 4 with 2, we have angle 2 plus angle 1, and replacing angle 5 here with angle 3, we have angle 2 plus angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. And then just writing them in order again, here we can see angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degrees. And that's QED, quite easily done, or quod erat demonstrandum. So it means that we have proven, we have demonstrated what we were meant to. Okay, so pause that and get it all written into your copy. Again, this is one of the formal proofs that for higher level junior cert maths, you have to be able to write out should you be asked in your examination.